Okay, so let's take a look at another downward movement. We'll play around with, let's do down palms from behind. So your partner is going to hold your wrists in a compromised position, so kind of pressing them towards your back. Now, so for example, let's say Carson does that to me, essentially what your objective is in this situation is to face them again. You don't want to be stuck in this position, it's very bad for me in the sense that all of my defensive and offensive weapons are pointing this way, and he has all of his offensive weapons pointing to my back. So I am in a really bad, terrible position here. So we want to be facing towards him. So we're going to couple this downward movement with also a step. So a step and a turn at the same time. So we're doing this to come back around. Yeah? So what that looks like without a person, without Carson holding my arms, is this. Yeah? So with your partner, you can start off with just like a small amount of pressure. So they start off holding not too hard, just so you can get used to the movement of it. And the hands come down just like that in the form as I step and turn. Yeah? Now you can get your partner to hold even tighter, so you can hold stronger. And once again, it's the same thing. Yeah? Step, palm, like a double down palm, turn. So the reason this works is because you're using multiple directions of force. There's the downward movement here, this one, and there's also the forward movement here. So there's down and forward and turning at the same time. Yeah? So you can actually come back towards your attacker. Now, that wouldn't be your only option, if someone's holding here, you've got other options. You might want to use the drawing back elbow, there's things you can do. But once again, the idea of Wing Chun in our system is to become as powerful as possible in every movement. So let's look at it one more time. Partner's holding the hands, and there you're dropping the hands down, turning and going back towards them. Yeah? Once again, drop, turn, come back. Yeah? And if you just hold on quite tight, so really try to keep holding. Yeah? Drop and turn, and move towards them. Yeah? So Carson, have a go. I'm holding just soft to start so we can practice the movement. He drops the hands down, steps and turns and comes back towards me. Drops, step and turn. Same time, try to do it all at the same time. I start to increase the pressure a bit. See how even if I continue to hold, he's turning himself towards me so he can start to bring his power back in my direction. Okay, that's a really simple one you can do. Oh, actually it's not that simple, but it's an easy one you can practice with a partner. If you're gonna do that on your own, you're probably just gonna have to do like the shadow movement. So just practice turn and face, yeah? Drop, step, turn and face, yeah? So you can do that shadow style as well. But once again, I don't think of this as a massively high percentage movement. If you think otherwise, or you have some ideas of why and when you use it, sure, chuck it in the community, we'll discuss it. However, I don't think it's a movement that you want to dedicate massive amounts of practice to. I mean, yes, when you do your forms, it's a great movement to get that sense of connection through your body. So if you look at it from the standpoint of developing structural movement and the use of the state in your body, so meaning the ability to, when I say state, I'm talking about in relationship to releasing muscular tension within your body through movements, then this sequence is actually quite a good one because of the awkward positioning here, you do get a layer of tension in your body which you normally wouldn't. So from that standpoint, from cultivating the states through different movements, it's actually quite a good practice. From a practical fighting application practice, that's where I don't think you'd want to dedicate too much time to this movement. Okay, any questions, comments, concerns, chuck them in the community, and I look forward to seeing you guys in our next video.